We use our phones to capture thousands of moments every day. A quick video or a photo ensures that a memory is never lost. But if we travel back hundreds or thousands of years, that entire record disappears. There were no cameras, no mobile networks, and no digital storage. This creates a massive gap in our story. Without a single recorded video or photograph, we have to find another way to see how people lived and what their world looked like. To find the answers, we look for the physical things people left behind. This is the work of archaeology. It's the study of history through the physical objects and remains that have survived for centuries. Most of these remains are buried deep underground. We find them through excavation, a process of digging very slowly and carefully to pull objects from the earth without scratching or breaking them. Because these objects are often the only evidence we have left, archaeologists must be incredibly precise. A single mistake could destroy a piece of history that has survived for millennia. One of the most visible ways we study the past is through monuments, the massive buildings and structures created by ancient civilizations. This stone fortress is a perfect example. Its thick defensive walls show us that ancient kingdoms were constantly focused on protection and security. Religious structures, like this stone stupa, reveal a different side of life. They show us the spiritual beliefs of a community and the advanced architectural skills of their builders. Even paintings on a cave wall are considered monuments. These early artists used rock faces to record the humans they lived with and the animals they hunted. Monuments provide the scale of a civilization. They show what leaders prioritized and how they built things that outlasted their own lives. While monuments are huge, we also look at smaller, everyday objects called artifacts. These are the things people held in their hands or used in their homes. Finding a clay pot tells us about a family's daily routine. We can see how they cooked their meals and stored their water. Different tools suggest different lifestyles. Heavy stone blades might mean a community focused on farming, while sharp arrowheads point toward a life of hunting. We even find evidence of personal style. Intricate gold jewelry shows us that ancient people valued artistic beauty just as much as we do today. A fortress tells us about a king, but a cooking pot or a pair of earrings tells us how regular people lived their lives. Coins are another vital source. The study of these metal records is known as numismatics. Because coins were made of durable gold and silver, they often survived the rise and fall of kingdoms. They usually feature the names or faces of the rulers who issued them. The symbols and mythological creatures stamped onto these coins help us trace ancient trade routes. By seeing where these coins ended up, we can see how far people traveled to do business. To a numismatist, a coin is a timestamp that identifies exactly who was in power and how wealthy their kingdom was. Finally, we have inscriptions. This field, called epigraphy, focuses on writings carved into hard surfaces. Paper and wood rot away, but stone lasts. Ancient leaders carved their messages into rock faces so they would remain readable for thousands of years. These pillars often carried important information, like the announcement of new laws, descriptions of battle victories, or religious messages meant for everyone to see. Epigraphers value these inscriptions because they were written when the events actually happened, making them our most dependable records of the past. No single building or coin tells the whole story. To understand a civilization, we have to look at all the evidence together. We combine what we learn from monuments, artifacts, coins, and inscriptions. When these different records align, they create a clear picture of a once vibrant city, showing us how people worked, what they believed, and how they organized their world. This is why archaeology, excavation, numismatics, and epigraphy are so important. They are the tools that allow us to hear voices from the past. The stories of our ancestors reach far beyond the pages of a book. They are waiting in the ground and in the stone for anyone who knows how to look for them.